today?
Oh, today we're having shrimp with ground pepperoni Alfredo pasta with some hot buttered garlic bread.
Oh wow.
Okay, so
What do you got going on?
well, right now I'm just prepping these mushrooms to go in.
Seems like a lot of ingredients. You're talking as you're explaining what the meal is today. What goes into so what are you doing right now? What are you picking up?
Right now I'm just prepping the mushrooms. We have mushrooms here. We have mushrooms, fresh cilantro finally that I did get some, and green peppers, onions, ground pepperoni, and the medium-sized shrimp. Put them together. And right now,
Were they frozen or what did
these
you do?
were frozen.
Okay.
These were definitely frozen.
So what did you do to try to get them unfrozen, or do you like it like that?
Yeah, they're not hard to thaw. They're pretty quick and pretty easy to thaw.
So what's the thawing situation? Say, for instance, you brought them out.
Yes.
What did you do? Did you put water over them?
Put some cold water over them. I did that before you got here. And right now, I'm just waiting for this water to boil so I can put this. We're going to use, we got angel hair pasta. And we're going to use 2 of them because it's going to be a pretty good size thing. And we got some Alfredo. Sometimes I try to make it from scratch, but right now we're just being pressed for it. We don't have time to do that right now.
Okay.
What I am going to do right now is I'm going to prep these garlic bread rolls. Yes. Okay. Garlic. Throw some pepper in there. And some oregano. As usual, Italian seasoning. And parsley. Just gonna give it and then we're gonna even go a step further and throw some ranch seasoning in there too. Now over here, we're gonna take this bread, some good fresh bread from Panera. Start off with this. Cut these section. First, I'm going to run this. Once this gets in the oven,
Now, how long are you going to leave the bread in?
maybe not even a good 5 minutes. When it gets toasty and gets crisp around the edges, you don't want to leave it in too long. You want to have it there. Some people like their stuff a little crunchier, but let me do it like that right now. Okay, some good layers on here. Let that butter or margarine, whichever one you use, let it soak in. But once it goes in the oven, it starts getting crisp around the edges. This mixture will soak into the bread real good. Give it a real good garlicky flavor. I use garlic in a jar. toast it up. Water's boiling. Get this separated.
Your choice of pasta, of course, any kind of pasta would do, but any reasoning for the angel here?
Oh man, I've always liked angel here. As far as
It's a little bit of a thinner.
yeah, it's real thin. It's real thin. Brings out the taste of whatever else you're mixing with it. Okay, let's toss this.
Any kind of special thing that you would do with say pasta? Are you putting any oil in it, or
Oh, the oil's already in the water.
Oil's already in the water?
Oil and a touch of salt before I even start boiling.
Okay, so
Just makes it easier. Yeah, makes it easier to work with once it comes to a boil.
Okay.
Give that a chance. Get these little ice chips off, and we're good to go. You always want to look everything over, make sure you're getting everything right, because the one thing about cooking is paying attention to detail, because believe me, the people that you cook for definitely do when they're eating. Make sure everything's right, everything's cleaned properly, everything's in its right place. Oh, it's cold.
So it's okay to have a little bit of the pasta sticking out and let it
So
soak.
yeah, when you first put it in, so it's gonna cook down.
Alright, strange question to ask you
Mhm.
as you're cooking. When did you become a Pittsburgh Steelers fan?
When we were in
Day
school.
one. Day one?
Oh man, when we drafted me, Joe Green, I think I had to be like in the third grade, man. Something like that. And it was just something about that name that got me, but the way he played and then the way the rest of the team came together, when we got the rest of the guys, Terry Bradshaw and Franco Harris. I was watching Lynn Swan when he played wide receiver for USC. And when we drafted him, I was like, wow, look at you guys now. But I think, man, really for me, my favorite player was, I loved him, was John Stallworth.
Me too, 82.
Yeah, loved him. He was very low key, but he was bad as hell on this field, man. You didn't hear a lot from him. You know, he wasn't very vocal about things, but he left it all on the field.
Now, what made you come up with the combination of shrimp and the pepperoni?
Just trying different combinations. 'Cause a lot of times, I mean, I've had pizza like this, but I love shrimp, and I love pepperoni. Who don't like that? Who doesn't like shrimp? I just thought it would be a good combination, especially for this type of pepperoni too, because it's spicy. So I was just giving it a shot. Okay. Not quite there yet. Red pepper, hot pepper, some garlic pepper.
I noticed that you like to use a lot of seasoning.
Yeah. Seasoning is the biggest part of making a successful dish, because people always remember how it tastes. And then, like I said before, presentation is the best thing. So if they see something that looks good, then it tastes, they have a good taste to it, especially the aftertaste of anything that a person eats dictates whether it's going to be successful in its entirety. I usually cook with a lot, and that's ground turmeric, and that's for health reasons. This is good. Keep your joints. It's good for joints, skin, hair, nails.
One thing I've noticed is that you adjust your temperature
Yeah,
a lot. Reason being,
because you can't cook certain things too high or too low. And like I said, observation is key as far as having a successful dish. So you got to make sure everything. You don't want to overcook it. When you're doing this type of cooking, you're basically multitasking. So you have to make sure everything's in order. Ready to be rinsed here in a minute. Minced garlic. Now, we're ready for the sauce.
now here's an interesting one. Now I noticed you putting the sauce on the meat and the vegetables
Right.
instead of the pasta itself.
Oh,
Any
it's all
reason?
going to get mixed together.
Huh?
It's all going to get mixed together. I always mix
No,
it
but
up.
all mixed together. But sometimes people, and then they put it.
Oh yeah, sometimes they'll make it separately and then put it on
on
dish. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I've done that before. It's not,
Okay.
you know. I lean more towards,
So also cleaning the jars
Yeah,
or putting.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Make sure it's getting all that. And this too. This gives it an extra added flavor, whipping cream. Touch of that. It's all blended together. Get all those different flavors. Now, we want one of these cold water.
Right. Reason for the cold water.
Now,
Reason for the cold water.
she separates it, cools it off. Gives it the texture it's supposed to have. Mainly just to cool it off so I can mix it in together. Ooh. Start to mix. This can be a very slow, time-consuming process, but you want to make sure everything's covered just right. Look at that sauce. Okay. Make sure you get enough shrimp in there too. There you go. Basically, like I've been saying, observation, patience, looking at it, making sure it's not overcooking or undercooking. and you know, making sure your sauce is blended in right, whatever sauce you're going to use, and pretty much that's it. You know, but you know, it's all trial and error. So for those that have been unsuccessful for it, just keep trying. It'll happen.